Hello, this weekend Christians have been celebrating the uh, arrival of the Holy Spirit, Pentecost, and I came across some months ago an article in Richard Raw's excellent daily emails from the Centre for Action and Contemplation, which just epitomises for me what the Holy Spirit is all about. It's a contribution from an Arab American poet called Naomi Shihab, who describes how on one occasion she was in Albuquerque airport and an announcement came over the system saying, if anyone speaks Arabic, please come to gate 4. Well, it happened to be the gate from which she was flying, so she went to gate 4 and found an elderly Arab woman dressed in traditional Arab clothing, really panicking, flailing all over the place, throwing herself onto the floor, desperately upset. And the poor flight attendants couldn't work out at all what the problem was. So Naomi went up and spoke what little Arabic she had to the woman, and as soon as she heard a language that she recognised, she began immediately to calm down, and eventually it was possible to explain to her that the news that had sent her into a panic was not that the flight was cancelled, but that it was just delayed, and she was going to be able to get to her medical appointment in El Paso. So Naomi began to talk to the woman and eventually rang through to her son, who was due to meet her at the airport, and they were able to talk on the phone. And then for fun they rang some of her other sons, and then for fun they rang Naomi's father, and found, lo and behold, that Naomi's father had about 10 friends in common with the woman. And gradually she calmed down and began laughing and engaging, and she got out some sweets, some traditional Palestinian sweets, mamoul, which are kind of shortbread things filled with pistachio or nuts of some sort, or dates, but primarily, most obviously, covered with this very white sugary powder. And she started handing these round to all the other people waiting for the flight, and they all got this white powder all over themselves. And then apparently a couple of flight attendants brought some drinks, which were handed around to all the waiting passengers by two little girls, and everyone was quickly laughing, and there were people from all over the world waiting for this flight. But this whole event brought them all together, made them all smile, made them communicate, even though some of them couldn't actually speak the same language, but they were able to engage with each other. And Naomi says this, for her, was a picture of how the world might be. And it struck me as being very much a picture of how the Holy Spirit's activity on Pentecost suggests the world could be if God's Spirit was given free rein, because the emphasis of the story of Pentecost is about the way in which languages cease to divide people and bring people together in a unity. And the Holy Spirit throughout the whole of the New Testament is a movement, a way in which God brings people together, helping people to find unity with each other. And so today, as I continue to celebrate the arrival of the Holy Spirit, that story brings to me a really lively and effective picture of the kind of world that the Holy Spirit would like to be bringing to us, if only we would respond and allow God's activity to take over.